Good
She's tickling
evening.
me.
It is April 1st, April Fool's Day,
We're not fooling either.
and we're really Veronica and Joe.
Right. And you know what we are?
Actually, he's Brad Pitt and I'm Angelina Jolie,
But we're fooling
but we
you.
dressed up as Veronica and Joe tonight.
We're fighting our way through the allergy season
Yes.
already.
My eyes are tearing,
And it's a humdinger.
and we're blowing our nose.
Oh, yeah.
But tonight,
So no matter what happens.
our person of the week, our singer
Right.
for tonight, is none other than the wonderful
Harry Lillis
Crosby, otherwise known as Der Bingle.
Bing.
And so tonight we're doing a song he did. It's called Swinging on a Star.
From the movie
Going My Way.
Going My Way, right?
Now, it's an American pop standard with music composed by Jimmy Van Heusen and lyrics by Johnny Burke. And it was introduced by Bing Crosby in the 1944 film Going My Way, winning an Academy Award for Best Original Song that year, and has been recorded by numerous artists since then. Now, Joe.
These were, Burke and Van Heusen were guys that got hooked up with, as did some songwriters, with a studio in Hollywood and with the performers in that studio. I'll tell you what, these two guys wrote, and Bing Crosby sang the song in a movie, Aren't You Glad You're You, Going My Way, Moonlight Becomes You, Personalities, Sunday, Monday, You're Always Swinging on a Star, That Christmas Feeling, You May Not Love Me. And then outside of that, wrote some great standards like Here's That Rainy Day, Imagination, It Could Happen to You. The other thing I want to mention is that sometimes Veronica and I assume that you all have experienced what we have, and most of you are not that old. In the movie Going My Way, Bing Crosby, those of you who've seen it, you know, this is just...
It was just on.
Preaching to the...
A couple of weeks ago, I think.
The choir. He's trying to help out kids in an inner city situation, I think in San Francisco. And this inner city kids is a way different from today's inner city kids, but this is a way back in the 50s, right? And he's struggling with certain of his kids saying, hey, what do I want to learn that for, you know? And so he said, you know, what do you want to be? And he delivers this song about, would you like to swing on a star, you know? Or would you rather be a mule? And he describes a mule, or be a pig, or be a fish. And it's pretty clever in that respect. And I don't know if it ever converted anybody to higher education, but just maybe, you know. So, we have that. We have Burke and Van Heusen. We have the allergy season. And we're going to go ahead anyway, right? Because if nothing else, we're persistent. Oh, would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are.
Or would you rather be a mule?
A mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears, kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny, but his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school,
you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to
swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are?
Would you rather be a pig?
A pig?
A
A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He has no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig,
you may grow up to be a pig.
Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are?
Or would you rather be a fish?
A fish?
A fish.
A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought. And though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But if then that sort of life is what you wish,
you may grow up to be a fish.
Oh my.
Oh,
and all the monkeys on the zoo Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are.
You
You could be swinging on a star.
Could be swinging. Could be swinging. Could be swinging.
Are we swinging or what?
On a star. Now that's a lesson for everybody tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
So think that
Get
over.
with it.
Yeah.
Read a book. See, I learned to spell.
He can say it, but he can't spell
I
it.
can say fancy words like,
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
I told you I could say it.
Supercalifragilistic.
Like, I forget. Your cousin is always saying to me, say that word. And I forget what it is now. But
Well,
there you go.
that's because he didn't.
That's the price of being old and famous.
That's true. That's true. So anyway,
Anyway,
we had a nice night tonight.
yeah.
We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy tonight. It's the beginning of the weekend. Hopefully it's going to be nice, but I don't think so. I think it's going to rain here.
It was a spring day here
Yeah.
today, and it's 75, 76,
It was
79.
79, you said, degrees, yeah.
79, but on Sunday it's going to be like in the 40s, so crazy. It's spring, it's not spring, but it will be spring for good, right? Next week.
Anyway,
Good night.
good night. Be good to one another.